Were they
Oh,
were they actually going to join us?
Was Chris coming?
No, they're not.
Okay.
There's something wrong with society. Another media casualty. Well, here's a dose of reality. In the small town mentality.
welcome to Small Town Mentality Podcast. I'm your host, Ben. Randy is here.
What?
Blow your eardrums out.
What?
And our guests for today are from the band Stone Prophet, who we played last week.
No, they're called Stone Prophet.
Yep.
What's up, everybody?
Jeremy and Julie are here. Thank you guys for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
How's your night going? How was your tacos?
It hit the spot. I worked a 13-hour day, so it was just what I needed.
I've been there, man. I do that too. I work graveyard shift, 12 hours a day. 12 to 16, really.
I hate to rub it in, guys, but I went pheasant hunting and then played guitar the rest of the day.
Nice.
I
bought myself. Oh, I was gonna say I bought myself a new gun today. Speaking of hunting, but it's not really a hunting gun.
Perfect.
Well,
Got myself
every gun could be used for hunting. It just depends,
True.
what you're
Depends
into.
on what you're trying to shoot.
Yeah, that depends on who you hunt.
Yeah.
I bought myself a Rock Island 1945, 1911 45.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice gun.
Pretty excited about it. It's a long day. We did some trick or treating. They do the downtown stuff today
Oh, I didn't know that.
for all the businesses. So it's been a good day. Bought a gun, got some candy.
Right on.
Perfect.
Sounds pretty sweet
Yeah.
to me.
Perfect day.
So how long you guys been playing together?
So
Is that an odd question?
Well, no. As far as this current lineup, we've been. He's showing up as Dooley for some reason, but Steve is Dooley is his last name, by the way. He's been in the band for a little over a year.
Just dox him?
Yeah, somebody doxed him. It wasn't me, I promise. But we added him. Well, we were fortunate enough to have him join the band a little over a year ago, and then we got Grady. We picked up Grady in
January,
was it?
Yep.
January or February.
Yeah. And so we
9 months. If
it's
Grady
been-
was a baby, he'd be born now.
Green.
Yeah.
He's
So
a
we've been
green hat.
putting up with these guys for a little while, but we started Stone Prophet back in 2016.
Okay.
So I mean, we've been around for a little while, just writing songs here and there, and just building up our repertoire, I guess you would call it, to try and take over the world. That's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
much what
Yeah,
we're
I think we played a couple of your songs last year too, if I remember right.
Nice.
But
Sweet.
yeah,
Thank
we
you.
got we got a handful out there. We
Yeah.
appreciate any play of our music is appreciated.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know where I was gonna go. I don't know why I said
That's all good, man.
I like to start sentences with nowhere to go.
That's it. No segue.
So yeah.
So were you guys like touring and stuff before COVID?
Before COVID, we were doing a hell of a lot more than what we're doing right now with COVID going on. Because we have people, we're all family men, and we have concerns with kids and old people, and we're just making sure that we're being as safe as we can. But we have gotten back into getting rehearsal back online and stuff like that. But no, I mean we've only played a couple shows this year, and then this pandemic hit, and it really put the brakes on everything. So we've just been working behind the scenes. Shot some music videos, wrote some songs, did a cover of No Time to Die, all that good stuff. But next year. Next year is when we plan on hitting it pretty hard. We're doing a festival next summer in West Virginia. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah, and we're
Metal in the Mountains.
Metal in the Mountains. We're planning on a 2-week tour from here in Boise all the way over there and back. So that'll be dope. And, you know, depending on if we're able to open things up before that point, as far as going to see live shows and stuff again, we'll have that, you know, we'll definitely be playing some shows hopefully before next summer. Yeah.
What do you got?
Yeah, it
What do you-
sucks. We're just starting to blow up, and then COVID came.
Yep. Yeah, we had some really damn good.
What are you guys
momentum.
running?
What do we what?
I said, what are you guys running, a van or a bus for your tour?
Motorhome.
Yeah, motorhome. We've been looking into renting a motorhome.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Good times.
Make a party out of it.
Sometimes.
That's how you really find out if you can hang for a while. If you're
Depends on
close
what we
space
had for
together.
dinner, I think.
You find out if you really like somebody really fast.
Well,
Yeah.
and you know, I know Grady hunts. I don't know if anyone else knows how to hunt or do any. I know I don't fucking know anything. I'm a city guy, but so if we need to be fed on the road, we'll just have Grady
There you
go
go.
kill us something.
Yeah,
So-
I can butcher up the roadkill.
There you go.
I'm
Possum
also-
again.
I'm also a hunter, but I came up empty this year. There's still 2 weeks left for cow elk, but so I'll see what I can
So
do.
where do
But
you
I'm
at?
busy. We're in Wyoming.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're just
Gotcha.
right next door.
Pretty much all there is
Yeah.
to do.
I was like, well, they
Pretty much-
must be kind of towards the west if they're hunting elk. So
Yeah.
Not fucking hunting out there, man. It's too cold.
I'm going up next week to get my cow elk. Hopefully, I already got my deer, so working on the cow elk next week myself.
We only got 11 days for deer, and I missed my chance because, like I said, I work 12 hours a day. But still going for elk. I'm going to try for the cow. We'll see what happens.
You see the pictures of the deer just laying down in my neighbor's yard,
Yeah,
hanging out.
that's what happens during hunting season. They all show up in town.
They come into town because they know they can't be shot at.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go down on the private property.
I guess technically
where
they
they're
didn't
not
know
gonna
that.
get pressured.
Well, that's the thing. I can hunt on private property, so I still didn't get
Oh
anything.
well, hey, you're lucky, man. If you got private property, that's a bonus.
Yeah, like around 100,000 acres. Somewhere
Oh
in there.
wow. Just a
I
little.
might need to come visit you.
Yeah. Yeah, I got lucky. I married into a ranching family.
Nice.
It's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, you got to know how to pick them. You got to look towards the future. If I marry
That's
this one,
right.
I can hunt.
Absolutely, man. It sucks being on public land. You know, it just makes a whole nother facet of challenge and competition because you got a bunch of dummies roaming around. You know.
So when you saw BLM, you thought business of land management?
I totally did. I was one of those people. It's like, what's going on with the BLM? Why do they have a
Can we not hunt BLM land anymore? What's going on?
The BLM tie up with Black Panthers? Like, what's going on here? Crazy, man. No, I actually posted the other day because pheasant season just started here. So I posted the other day a picture of my black lab with her pheasant kills, and I put BLM, Black Labs Matter.
Yeah, there you go.
It's true.
I just love how Grady looks like he's about to shoot the Bohemian Rhapsody video.
Oh hell
With the
yeah!
Oh yeah, I'm
Covering
all
his face.
blacked out.
That's funny.
You better hit that falsetto.
Figaro.
Yeah, we're gonna try to harmonize right now.
I see the silhouette
No.
of a man.
I am a drummer. I will not be harmonizing.
Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia.
Mamma
Yeah, but when
mia,
that song
mia, oh.
When that song comes on, you can't help but sing it. I mean,
That's
it's just
true.
what it is.
That's
great.
true. You just don't want to hear me sing it.
All I want really is a gremlin with a Twizzler dispenser, and I'll be happy.
No, it was the licorice ropes. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Well, when are they going to make them where when you tilt back the head, the Pez actually comes out of the groin area? That would be
There you
awesome.
go.
That would be
Not a bad idea.
That'll be
Maybe
your
we
Pez
can make
dispenser,
them.
Grady.
You can take that one. I got millions of them.
No, we're gonna keep that for Stone Profit merch, man.
You tilt back Jeremy's head, and a little Pez pops out of his penis area.
Strawberry
That,
flavor.
Is that
piece
the
of candy.
Bobby Quoto show? Is he asking a question right now?
Yes, he is. He did ask you guys a question. Bobby Kudo show. Shout out to Bobby Kudo.
Yeah.
He's wondering if there's the 007 version.
It is. It's the cover of Billie Eilish's version for the movie. So
Yeah, we just
There you go.
rocked it up quite a bit. Our Chris Jansen, who is freaking, I don't even know how to describe him. He's just a magician with music and instruments. He arranged it and came up with the whole arrangement pretty much on his own. And then we came in and, threw some ideas at him and built it into the song that you hear now. But it's
Nice.
it's getting some good feedback for sure.
When you're done watching, jam over to Stone Prophet on YouTube and check it out. No Time to Die. It's actually it's pretty beautiful video. We're proud of it.
All their links, including their YouTube channel, is in the description of the show you're watching right now. So
sweet.
Should be pretty easy to find.
Thanks.
I'll
for
give
that.
a shout out to Darren Doan. He is the genius that shot the video for us. We also worked with him on our last music video that's out called Spiral, which is also on our YouTube. But he's a badass, man. He's just such a good dude. And he actually lives in Moscow, Idaho. But I mean, he's been in the industry for what, 30 years?
Yeah.
He started with, was Blink 182?
Yeah, Blink 182, Pennywise, a whole bunch of old.
He's worked with
punk
Shine
bands.
Down.
Yeah,
I mean, he's legit. So we got together with him and he, set us up with this music video for No Time to Die. And then we shot a music video that's getting ready to come out at some point. We don't know if it's going to be this year or early next year, but for our other single that we dropped a few months back called Remember Me. And that one, we shot that around a big. Yeah, that was your guys' song of the week. Which thank you for that.
Yeah, thanks a bunch, man.
But yeah, that was shot around a bonfire, and so that was a
huge bonfire.
That was a really interesting video shoot.
I thought I was on fire the whole time.
Dude, Steve,
I was gonna say, how's
your back's gonna catch on fire, man. Just turn around. We're shooting the video, and they basically have you start from the beginning of the song and just record the entire performance. And they did it, a couple of takes of that. But we're doing the first take of that. He tells us to throw a bunch of pallets on the fire to start lighting it up. It was 4 stacks, right? It was 4 stacks and then 2 more pallets.
Yeah.
Like this.
6 freaking pallets.
To make like a friggin', like a teepee or something. And then like halfway through the video, I turn around because it's like I can just feel the heat on my back, and and I turn around and I see this giant inferno, and I'm like, "Holy shit, dude!" And then I remember, these guys are still recording this, and they had they had a crew of 3, so they had 4 people. I don't know if all of them were shooting at the same time or not, but
yeah, they all were.
They were basically, so I realized that, well, there's a camera on me at some angle, so I better, not look surprised in the video. So, but oh man, it was a shock. I was like, this thing looks like it's gonna burn out of control.
It was like 30-foot flames, man.
Oh, it was awesome.
Oh
it was insane.
It caught the railroad ties on fire that were around the bonfire pit.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And we got a burn permit to do it. We shot that in Grady's stomping grounds in Payette.
I was gonna say that train's gonna have a bad time.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, it was pretty dope. And that's hopefully gonna drop in the next month or so. We don't really know. We told Darren to take his time with that one.
Yeah, and we're also waiting. We want to let No Time to Die do what it's going to do too. So
yeah,
we'll be playing that at the end of the show, I believe, today for you guys.
Awesome.
Right. Thanks, man.
You guys want to keep that cover? Stick around, I guess. We can't audio. I always have to say audio version only because if we were to play people's songs on YouTube, you know the whole thing. Yeah, so audio version only. We'll play this.
Yeah, and then go to our
everybody
YouTube.
can go watch it.
Yeah,
that's
go
true.
Check it out on our YouTube. It's
Subscribe, comment, all that good stuff.
Fucking good video. That's what I'll say.
Maybe you can't play the, but can you put a link to their video in the description of this video?
I could, yes. I already put their YouTube link in.
I don't know. I don't watch this shit. I don't listen to this podcast. I have standards.
They're way up here.
Like I'm supposed to know all the.
I take care of people, man.
Wait a minute. We're asking the fucking questions here.
Okay.
You guys want us to take over we'll just ask you a bunch of questions?
Yeah. You know what? People don't know enough about me.
Do tell.
No, I was going to ask you guys. You said you played a few shows before everything hit. What was like one of your favorite shows that you guys did together?
Blacktop.
You have
Mojo.
like a favorite?
Yeah, we opened for Blacktop Mojo at a place here called the Olympic, and that was a pretty good show. Shit, when was that? January?
It was in March because it was like 3 weeks after I joined the band. They're like, "Hey, welcome to the band. We're playing a show tomorrow."
Hey, you had like 11 days.
Yeah,
11 days
to get the friends together and rock the fuck out of that stage, and you did it.
Yeah, it's,
nice.
It's true. This guy's a badass. We brought him on, and that's exactly what happened. We're like, hey, we got a show. We got a show in a couple weeks, dude. So here's all your songs. Got to learn these real quick. And because I think we had a 45-minute set or something like that. We're like, we got 45 minutes. Go.
Yeah. Me fingers will bleed.
Yeah.
So what's the weirdest show you've ever played?
Okay, well, I have a weirdest show, but it's not with Stone Prophet. Because we've done kick-ass shows. We haven't really played any weird shows.
Yeah, those are to be. Those are coming up, I'm sure. We haven't had a chance.
I swear to God,
the fucking pandemic and everything.
And I know it wasn't with you guys, but I gotta tell this little story because this was fucking weird. So we were playing a show at this. It was a sushi heavy metal bar in Eugene, Oregon.
What?
Yeah, I shit you not, right? It's a fucking sushi on one side and then like heavy metal on the other side.
Right, there's a mystery joke in there somewhere.
And have metal?
What's that? Yeah, sushi.
He said there's a Mercury joke in there somewhere.
I just gotta.
Right? No, it's crazy because we're on stage and there's no door on the men's bathroom. So from the stage, you're looking into the men's bathroom the whole time you're playing. But the crazy part was after the show, it was these two hippie guys that owned it. And they shut down the bar, and we were touring with this band out of Ireland. So a bunch of Irish guys called Mike Got Spiked. They're really awesome. Anyways, they shut down the bar, and we're sitting there drinking, and they had these big aquariums with live cobras.
Wait, an Irish band drinking? I don't believe it.
Right?
That's so weird. I don't believe it.
And anyways, so these fucking hippies, man, they put on these welded gloves that grabbed a live cobra out of this fucking aquarium in there, out of this tank. And shoves it into a bottle of sake, and like starts shaking up the sake, and the snake's in there drowning and like doing its death quivers, and you can see the fucking venom coming out of its fucking mouth, and he shakes it up and starts pouring shots.
Oh my God.
What? Yeah, man, he called it Nagasaki, and so yeah, we all took a shot or two or five, and
12.
Completely fucking wasted. While my sister lived in a town not too far away, and we were gonna save on a hotel room and stay at her house, but I'd never been there before. Well, we ended up going into her neighbor's house, and it's like 4 a.m, you know. And we we turn on the TV, we're putting our sleeping bags out on the floor and shit. And we're like rummaging through the fridge and shit. And I walked down the hall to go to the bathroom, and there's all these pictures on the hallway wall, and none of them was my family. And I was like, oh, fuck, man. This fucking lady came out. Fortunately, my sister had mentioned that, oh, yeah, my brother's in a band. He's going to be here tonight. So she knew what was going on, but she's like, y'all are lucky my husband ain't home.
So when are we playing that Sushi Metal Bar?
True.
It's in Oregon, so nice tolerant Oregon. So
Oh yes.
They open up like in 20 years.
Yeah.
Oh, did I just bang off a whole fucking state? Fuck.
That's all right. It's all right. Sometimes if we mention Russia on the show, we get a couple of downloads from Russia, which I don't know if is a good thing or a bad thing.
I don't know. Something Tony Hawk.
Like,
right we'll consider it good.
From Oregon too. Like I can almost spit into Oregon from my house. So
it's true.
And he does.
Yeah.
And I do.
The border.
I spit on your state.
Cannon Beach is beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
The coast is a different story.
Oregon coast.
Oregon's a great place. A lot of good fucking people over there. Yeah.
I want to hear Steve's weird story also.
I spit on your
weird story, Steve.
So, my old band back in 2003, we were touring and we were in Oklahoma, in Tulsa. And I don't know if you guys have ever been to Oklahoma, but there's not very much there.
Okay.
And what is there isn't like the best either if you're out of the major towns. And we figured Tulsa would be fucking sweet because it's one of the biggest cities in Oklahoma. And so we get there to play a show, and we were like fully booked with a guarantee and everything. And we show up, and it's a basement of a house that's dirt floors, and the roof down there, the floor above you is like 5.5 feet.
Oh God.
And luckily for me, I sit down, so I don't really give a fuck. But, when you start playing and making a lot of noise, and then you have about 50 people in a basement that should really only accommodate 15, it was not good. You couldn't even see in there. Fucking dirt everywhere, dust everywhere, all over our equipment, all in our shit. But the best part was this chick that was like 400 pounds and probably had like 3-inch long arm hair under her arms, armpit hair. And she took me to the store because I needed cigarettes. I smoked at the time. And so I went to go get the cigarettes, and she got in a fight with some other girl at the gas station, like brawling to where I had to call my band to come get me. It was just fucking weird. I'm like, fuck you, Oklahoma. We're out. On the
Did you get paid though?
Oh yeah, we got our guarantee, so that's all that fucking mattered.
There you go.
No.
You should have brought some Nagasaki, dude.
Ah, that would have done the trick.
It would have made the brawler girl look a lot better.
I don't know that anything could have made her look better.
Oh, Nagasaki will trust you.
Snake venom.
Yeah, I'll let you take that one for the team, Grady.
You got any weird stories, Jeremy?
I don't, man. We
fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I mean, Stone Prophet's been a local band for pretty much the whole time that we've been together. And it's only after we got Steve and Grady on board and our old guitarist CP rejoined the band that we've been setting our sights on making this thing go somewhere.
World domination.
Yeah, exactly. So no, I mean, it's just been local shows here in Boise. We did a little tour up to Pocatello, Idaho, which was really cool. Nothing.
I go up to
no weird stories. Do you?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. For work, I go up to Pocatello.
Really? Yeah. No, it's a cool little place.
I deliver gasoline for some stations. I'm not supposed to mention the name, I don't think, but yeah. Pretty popular gas station. I'm sure you've heard of it if you're up there in Pocatello and stuff sometimes.
I'm not sure if I'm allowed in Idaho because I talk shit about them.
There's probably only like 3 gas stations in Pocatello, so I can
Starts
figure
with
it
an
out.
M. Pretty big chain.
All right.
Starts with an MAV.
Starts with an M and ends with Averick.
Yeah. That'd be the one.
That's funny, dude.
I get to drive a giant bomb around all the time.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I go up to
wild.
Pocatello and get loads and stuff sometimes and drop loads off. And I'm not talking about Randy's mom.
Speaking of
Artie.
loads, I'm trying to find a freaking phone charger cable in this.
Oh God, Grady.
Your phone about to die?
That's my life.
For the audio,
I'm a
battery.
little ways out, but I'm being
the audio listeners, he's doing visual bits with cord.
Fucking show off.
But we,
I could.
me
strip
and my
these and
wife
make a
just
bunch of
bought
money
2
on the
new.
copper, you know.
There you go.
To what?
Me and my wife just bought DeWalt phone chargers. Like
There's
DeWalt
a guy here in
tools.
town. We call him Boomhauer. He's because he's really smart.
I'm
And,
sure that's why.
He came up. He was all stoked because he found this like metal recycling place that would pay him like a couple bucks a pound or an ounce or whatever for copper. And so he was going to the Home Depot and buying brand new extension cords and spending all day stripping them and taking them in there and fucking recycling the copper. He was making like maybe a quarter for each cord, and it would take him like 2 hours to strip a cord. His hands
Yeah,
are
talk about the
fucking
thing on
bloody,
that.
man.
That's cool, man. Talk about that thing on copper. Man.
Fucking
Take it down
cuts
there.
all over him and shit. Oh, God.
Man.
Yeah, that's the.
Whatever you gotta do, man. Whatever you gotta do.
Getting paid.
I gotta make that money.
Get it.
You gotta make that scratch somehow.
That Boomhauer's probably gonna see this and be like, "Fuck you, Grady, you son of a bitch."
Especially if you share it out to him.
Does he even know
Hey,
about
Boomhauer,
the
check
internet?
this out. Check out our
I'm
podcast.
totally gonna fucking like if I got his contact info, I'm totally gonna send him the link. I plugged your fucking copper business, bro. Like, check it out.
Yeah. Here's something to watch while you're, stripping.
Stripping the wires.
If you do see this, Boomhauer, I'm sorry, bud, but yeah, you are a dumb son of a bitch.
Shout out to Boomhauer.
Honesty's best policy.
I'm just picturing, as you're telling that story, I'm actually just picturing the King of the Hill Boomhauer
Of
doing
course.
all this.
Dude, he totally talks like that guy.
Fucking with my
It's
mind.
crazy. Fucking dango some bitch.
Funny, dude.
Yeah, good stuff.
All right, between that and homemade Cobra whiskey, I got nothing.
Yeah.
Right. Fuck. I'm done.
Brady's living on a whole different level. Isn't he?
Have you thought about stand-up comedy? Maybe as a side gig.
Yeah, we're really excited that Grady is in this band because he's definitely a source of comic relief.
No,
sure.
he needs some sit-down comedy because that motherfucker is gigantic.
Yeah, he's like 8 feet tall.
I'm a big fucking guy.
I'm gonna clip that out.
You could roll over twice and you'll still be on me.
Oy. Yeah! Yeah,
I-
Aaron Wilson.
I owned a bar for 15 years, so I kind of had to get a sense of humor or just fucking kill everyone.
Huh.
So why didn't you
That's
do
like-
the latter?
Usually how it works.
It's like every group of guys thing where they get together and they go, "We should open a bar."
Right? Yeah, bad idea.
If you ever think that, you should just, that's not a good idea.
The stock
No,
ticket.
it was all right. I mean, it was fun for a while, but it definitely lost its novelty. But the cool part about it was I was in a band. I've always been in bands. So, like, I had a free band for my bar, right?
Came out of the
Like
womb
that.
in a band.
Right. And then, and I got to meet a lot of bands because I booked a lot of bands through there. So I got to meet a lot of musicians and get exposed to a bunch of different kinds of music. So it was pretty cool. But I'm glad it's over.
I bet.
Yeah, you did everything that like teenagers talk about. Let's open a bar. Let's start a band.
Yeah, let's
Just out there
fucking
doing
cover Venom and open a bar. Fuck it.
Again, you fucking
Yeah.
show off.
And now he owns a
I don't know
pizza
about
joint.
Rosie.
Yeah, now I own a pizza place.
Come down to Keystone Pizza, Payette, Idaho.
Ooh.
The best pizza
Yeah, you
you'll
can-
have all year.
You can say it.
If you send me a shirt, I will wear it on the show. I was telling another pizza guy that I talked to that
Yeah.
I want to get into wearing people's merch on the show while I'm doing the pod.
Awesome. Yeah. Make sure you send Kat or whoever you've been in contact with your address or whatever, and I totally
Will do.
will.
That'd be awesome.
And
It's
he'll
like
also
this
show up to your
Shirt
house
too, man.
and creep you the fuck out too. So
I'm gonna
Maybe
make
we'll
a
send you
whole
a shirt
band
too,
wear
dude.
now on stage.
They're like,
That's
who-
that's the only
Fuck
person
your
you
pizza.
get, you
Fuck your pizza joint, man. We're talking about Stone Profit. We'll send you a shirt about.
Well, except for you, Jeremy. You don't get to wear one.
Okay.
Jeremy,
Fuck
'cause
you
you're
and
too
your
fucking
business.
skinny.
Fuck your stupid pizza.
Something brick oven stone profit. I can
There's
see the
something there.
jokes, but I can't articulate them today. I don't
Yeah,
know
wait a
what's wrong.
minute. Jeremy,
Jeremy,
you're
you don't
the
get to
asshole
wear
that
one.
brought up Keystone.
What?
Jeremy don't get
I
to
was.
wear one because he's too
I know.
skinny.
I know. That's the irony.
Oh,
Bad
okay.
advertisement.
I brought it up. I'm the one stepping all over Stone
Now you're
Profit.
shutting it down.
Son of a bitch.
I apologize. I overstepped my bounds here. I had too much
So-
vitamin water today.
So, do you guys live in a bigger city in Wyoming? There?
no, no.
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 Hence the name.
But
Do you
we're
get
never
him?
gonna have anybody live sitting in our room with us because we're out in the middle of fucking nowhere. Is that it?
Much, yeah. Yeah, well, we are right up I-80, so it's a possibility.
You get
There you
someone
go.
passing through. I mean,
Yeah.
not that
Well, I
far
mean-
from Park City or Salt Lake.
You could live in a big city and still have a small town mentality. So
That's
true.
true.
it's a fair question.
It's
I
about
guess,
what's in here.
even though we thought it was really stupid,
Uh,
Grady.
Everybody in town saw everybody in town saw a big jet land at the airstrip today, and everybody's like, "Who was that? Who's got enough money for that? Who's behind our town?"
That's
Who
awesome.
just struck oil? Who's selling drugs?
I told you to try and get him on the show.
Yeah, I was like,
Probably Kanye.
"Did somebody famous just drop in?"
He's over.
Could be.
He's doing
Could
his
be
fucking
Kanye.
political campaign.
That's right. It's on the road.
Yeah.
Last chance, man.
Well, he bought a ranch here, so
Oh shit.
well, it's like 4 hours from us, but he did buy a ranch in Wyoming.
Wow.
It's a possibility. It's like $14 million ranch. Kanye West.
That'd be a
$14
long
million.
drive.
I figured
for
that'd buy
landing
the
a
whole
plane.
fucking state.
Yeah, I mean it's close. I'm sure you could get there.
He could probably
We
buy
got, what,
Idaho.
5
He's
more
worth
things?
over $1 billion. So
Right?
That's what he says.
those
That's just
fucking
like your
Kardashians.
opinion, man.
Anyways, Kanye 2020. So Stone Profit.
Yeah.
So your guys' plan
All over the place today.
plan for the
Right.
future is a big mountain rock show. What was that called again?
Yeah, Big Mountain Rock Show in West Virginia, right?
Metal in the mountains. Yeah.
Metal in the Mountains. That's what it
yes.
was.
Metals.
But any
No
sushi.
grandpa's guitars.
We don't know all the details yet. They're still getting it all put together. No idea who's playing at the festival. I mean, we hear it's a fairly big festival, but
Yeah, we do know
We don't-
that some of the main bands that are playing, they're some bigger bands. So it'll be nice to be a part of that and be involved with that whole 3-day
Yeah, it's 3 days.
Yeah.
And we're gonna
And,
tour
no
down
sushi.
I-80, right? Like towns off of 80 the whole way.
There you
Pretty
go.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys hit us up, we could probably actually get you into a local bar to play here.
That might be
In
fun,
Wyoming?
man.
I'll be in
Yeah.
Kat says she'll be in contact.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, you
we've
heard that.
we've actually had other Current Call Records shows in town before playing at
Oh,
some
really?
local. Yeah, we have. Yeah.
Cool.
Right
Sweet.
on.
Cool.
Uh,
Then we might
what's
get
that
to
one that
actually
played
meet
here
you in
all the time?
person and like hug
You
you
have to
and
be more
stuff.
specific than that.
Touch
Yeah.
you inappropriately.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm all right with it.
Let
I'm
you
pretty
sit on
comfortable with
Grady's
my-
shoulders.
Yeah. We're huggers.
It's mainly Grady because he'll just have his way with you no matter what. You don't really have a choice.
I
So-
will.
If I
It's
sat
true.
on Grady's shoulders, I could reach the top shelf at Walmart.
And
You
you
could
could
reach the fucking moon, my
You
friend.
could reach the
Yeah.
top shelf at Costco.
You reach the
There
stars.
you go.
on the plus side, if you put a little Cobra whiskey in him, maybe there's a good chance he might just get your neighbor instead of you. So.
True.
It's true.
Hey, Grady, I'm over here. I'm over here. One guy.
That's awesome.
So, Metal in the Mountains. No, hopefully no sushi. No dirt
Yes.
floors. Actually, if it's Metal
Why,
in the
why
Mountains,
no
then it's going to
sushi?
be.
It's right there on the coast. It's going to be fresh.
Yeah, there probably actually is going to be some dirt floors.
In West
So-
Virginia, fuck yeah, there probably will be.
Yeah.
In the mountains, yeah.
Every
hear
time
those are
somebody
made of
says
dirt.
every time somebody says West Virginia, I just West Virginia. Just every time in my head.
Yeah, yep.
Of
You know,
course.
when I was when I was growing up in South Carolina, you know how everyone here has Utah jokes?
Yeah.
That was West Virginia was our Utah. Everybody had West Virginia jokes.
Okay.
Oh, really?
I'm trying to behave.
I was gonna say, what are some of those West Virginia jokes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Now you got to tell us a West Virginia joke, bro.
Only thing I can think of is only thing I can think of off the top of my head is what has 50 legs and 3 teeth.
What?
25 West Virginians.
Okay.
That's pretty good. See, now when we go there, we're gonna be heavily armed with your joke. So we'll be so fucking popular. It'll be
It'd
great.
be perfect for on stage.
Mamma mia, mamma mia.
Yeah, I'm back out in the Mamma Mia territory.
It's a good
Oh,
Halloween
before
theme.
the sunset,
I have
before we
Coors
went
Light.
live and before the sunset, you had this silhouette thing going on, and you looked like you were just anonymously blowing the whistle on some major corporation on some news show or something.
This is an
A
anonymous.
little silhouette of a man Scaramouche.
You went from the silhouette to seeing the silhouette though of a man.
So what did the CIA have you do exactly?
Well,
Got to disguise his voice.
yeah, it's mostly has to do with anal intrusion.
Okay.
How did I know you were going there?
Next question, please.
I was gonna say,
For medical
since it is
purposes only, of course. God,
since
Jeremy,
this
you
is
fucking
technically
square.
our Halloween episode, do you guys have scary stories? That's a good one.
Oh.
Oh.
Jeremy probably does. He's fucking scared of everything.
Ghostly stories.
I've got ghost stories, but I don't know how you motherfuckers feel about it and if you believe that kind of shit.
Well, tell it.
Oh, I used to go ghost hunting. We had like infrared cameras. We'd go to all the
Yeah.
scariest places. We used to do
Yeah,
all that
so-
shit. It was fun.
So you know, like Zach Beggins and the Ghost Adventures crew, right?
Hmm.
So have you seen his movie, Demon House?
I'm not.
Nope.
He
Sounds like a
bought
house
a
full of
house.
demons. if you ask me.
Yeah, well, he bought a house in Ohio sight unseen because of the media attention that it was getting, and the people didn't want to live there anymore. Oh, fucking Grady in the train.
And see, there's the
That's
tracks have
fast.
been abandoned for
Sorry,
years,
I
and it's
fucked up
actually a
your
ghost
Demon House
train.
story.
Yeah. So after we watched the movie, and it tells
We
you
don't
that-
even have any trains around here.
Yeah, we do.
Weird.
Oh wait, no, I'm
Yep.
damn, I'm
Ghost Train.
slow today.
Yep.
I'm sorry, man.
Okay, go on. Yeah.
So
Sorry, I'm an interrupter. I like to interrupt
No.
with jokes that nobody cares about. Go on.
that's my favorite kind. So when you watch the movie, it's a documentary, but when you watch it, they actually warn you at the beginning, like this film, the house is cursed, but even this film people believe is cursed as well. So of course we watch it. And within a couple hours of watching it, I started to feel a negative presence in the house already. And which is fucked because we had a fire back in August, and so everything's finally got back to normal somewhat.
Oh, this was recent?
Yeah, this was 2 weeks ago.
And we're getting together for rehearsal tomorrow?
Yeah. So no, it's gone now.
Oh, okay,
But,
good.
you know,
And maybe
there
it comes up with some pretty good lyrics. You don't know.
Wait, I think it's
It's a cool.
I think it's in the
There's
lower
something
right hand
on the
side of
wall.
the screen.
Actually, that's-
It's right there. It's drinking a beer.
Why wasn't that an episode of Metalocalypse?
It's got glasses on.
Why wasn't that an episode of Metalocalypse where they get a haunted
Oh my
house?
god,
They're
he's right
looking at the
there.
writing on the wall, and Nathan Explosion's like, actually, that's pretty metal. I'm gonna write that down. Okay, yeah.
I love
Sorry.
Metalocalypse.
Sorry, Steve. Go ahead, man.
No, it's all
Sorry,
good. At one point, I had asked my wife, because she's kind of in tune with, spirits or whatever the fuck is going on around us.
She bet
Yeah.
Let me come in real quick. All right, I got him.
I asked her if she feels anything in the house, because I had been feeling it for a few days and not wanting to say anything because I kind of didn't want to admit something was there. And she was like, oh yeah, there's something negative here. And within 48 hours of her saying that, I was awoken at night by her, or in the morning, like 5 a.m, by her trying to get my attention because I didn't know. I just thought she was sleeping, having a bad dream. So she's telling me, Steven, help me, wake me up, help me. And I'm like, what? So I shake her awake. I'm like, hey, you're having a bad dream, whatever. And I go back to sleep. Well, apparently what was happening was there was a shadow figure that had jumped over me and pinned her down onto the bed. So, and she couldn't move. She couldn't do anything. And this has actually happened to her before, probably about 12 years ago. And it happened multiple nights in a row to where we actually had to say some prayers and do some things to get rid of this fucking thing. And it worked, and it's not around anymore, but having that kind of presence in your house is fucking scary, because you feel it, but you can't see it.
What was that creepy damn
Can I
sound?
ask you something, Steve?
What?
So was the shadow trying to get rapey on her? Was it going for her butthole?
Yes, Grady. It raped me in the ass.
I was gonna go with leapfrog, but I see where you're headed.
Yeah. He just goes straight there.
Yeah, listen. It leaped up.
Yeah.
Maybe it was maybe it was a
It
succubus.
leaped over me to get to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want nothing to do with your grimy ass butthole.
I don't blame it.
I just bleached mine.
Grady, do you have a scary story?
That doesn't have to do with buttholes. No, I don't.
Grady looks like the scary story right now.
I know. He just looks like a head floating.
No, but I
Flashlight
do have
away
a theory
from
on
it.
it, and it's actually it's kind of a good point because you said that you used to go ghost hunting. So
Yeah.
there's this quantum
He
physics
points
guy.
at me like I had no
Oh,
problem.
hell
I
no,
can't do that shit. Fuck that.
Well, I was pointing at the other guy. So no, the guy brought up a good point because he was saying that there's no such things as ghosts or spirits because we have enough instruments and modern technology these days to where they can measure everything and anything. They can measure any energy, and so
They can
basically
measure anything? Wait a
if-
second. Anything?
Yeah, pretty much.
Hmm.
Well, maybe not Jeremy's penis, but they can measure a lot of shit.
Nobody can find that fucking thing.
Sorry, Jeremy. at the expense of Jeremy, I made a small penis joke. But no, in all seriousness. So they're saying, you know, that people see ghosts and they're like reflections of people that have once lived. But if you're actually seeing it, that means it's giving off energy. There's light there reflecting off of it, and it's giving off energy. And they would be able to measure that, and they can't. That's why all these.
Yeah, they can.
You know,
Not if they're demons.
Yeah, well, one of the best things that they can use to measure it is actually EMF. And you could detect electromagnetic fields and how it changes in certain areas. It doesn't just change on its own. It only changes when other energy is brought into that area. And so they can actually detect when the electromagnetic field is either broken in an area or when that energy is increased.
I think I don't ever have any energy.
That doesn't mean it's a ghost, though. It's just, you know, could be some kind of magnetic pulse. You know, like. So, in short, what I'm saying is I think it's all fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
We have a non-believer.
I'm a non-believer.
Shun the non-believer.
Non-believers are the best because they're usually the ones that, you know, when they actually do see it, hear it, or feel it, then there's a big fucking wake-up call.
Well,
Charlie the Unicorn reference.
The only thing I'm scared of it in the night in the woods by myself is fucking bears.
Yeah, but you're like the size of a bear.
Right.
Well, you're also on Grindr?
Yeah, does your wife know you're on Grindr, Grady?
I think she heard that shit, dude.
No.
Bum, bum, bum.
I wasn't ready for that. I was not ready for that.
Randy lost.
Bears would scare me too. Randy's a bear, for sure.
I've been told that.
Teddy bear.
Not entirely sure what that means, but okay.
Just go with it, man.
He looks like the snuggly kind, though.
We'll work it out after dinner.
There you go.
Hey, you say that, but I'm just looking forward to dinner. That's all that is.
Don't tease him.
I am the only, going back on the paranormal stuff, man, I'm the only person in my family who has never seen a ghost or anything like that. Everyone else in my family has. My theory is that I masturbate way too much. And nobody wants to see that.
Nobody wants to
gonna
see
stick
that.
around to see that shit.
You've released.
Oh,
all
yeah,
the
that
demons.
makes sense. You're scaring the ghosts off when you're jerking
Well,
off.
or what you don't realize is that maybe it's not
Just
always
come
your
in,
hand
"Ooh,
you're
He's got all that ectoplasm everywhere.
feeling.
He released the demons in
Slime
his semen.
me, I'm gonna slime you back.
Talk about ghost
compels you.
Ghost busting
Randy's
all over the
nickname-
place.
Yeah,
Randy's
I can turn
nickname is Slimer.
everything into a sexual innuendo. It's one of my talents.
Innuendo.
Innuendo.
In your window?
In your endo.
Innuendo.
Oh,
What time we're having a podcast?
Innuendo.
Ah,
in your a-hole.
In your auto.
I choose the B hole.
I prefer
Okay.
the sea hole.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's wide open.
Oh, you like fish?
You know, it's too bad Chris wasn't here.
I don't
to
know
bring
where
a little
we're going.
levity and make us look like we're actually smart people. But
A little levity. I don't think we have enough time for Chris to be on this podcast.
yeah, it's entirely way too late for all that.
So you guys got to know quite a bit more than you thought about Stone Prophet tonight.
Yeah.
You're welcome, internet.
So Jeremy didn't have any scary stories
Well,
besides the
mine's-
ones we just.
Mine just had to do with when I was a kid.
Uh-oh. Show us on the doll where he touched you.
We lived in Oregon, and I think it was just a skylight that we had in the hallway. But where I slept, we slept in bunk beds. I'm the middle child. I have two brothers, and the bunk beds we had in our room faced in a way that you could see out into the hallway perfectly. And sometimes I would wake up in the middle of the night, and I would roll over, and I would be looking down the hall, and it would look like there was an old man standing underneath the skylight. So like basically only when the moon was out could I see that, obviously, like, right? And we would have things happen. We started calling the ghost George. The TV would turn on, or the stereo would turn up really loud, or it would turn down. So if we were listening to it louder, it would turn down on its own, or it would turn up on its own. And I thought maybe that was just, you know, my mom or my grandma, because that's who I grew up with, thinking maybe they were just messing with us or something.
Because this is before technology.
Well, yeah, this was way before technology. Shut up.
Well, I didn't know if they knew how old you were. You know?
Well, like, yeah, no, I was born in 77. I'm an old fucker. So, you know, this would have been back in the 80s. And, you know, I even asked my grandma and my mom in recent years, like, were you guys just messing with us because we were stupid kids and we didn't know better? They're like, no, that was a real thing that actually happened in our house. But because we were friendly to it and we weren't aggressive or anything, like it didn't do anything aggressive. I think my grandma said that she came into the kitchen a couple times and the cupboard doors were open, but it didn't go any further than that. So not really scary, but
paranormal, just not scary.
But it did happen.
So did you ever steal cookies and treats from the kitchen and blame it on George?
I wasn't a smart enough kid to do that.
You're still not smart enough to do that.
Hindsight,
well,
yeah, you know
George
what? Probably wouldn't have thought about that now. What?
Like this kid's blaming me for eating all the fucking cookies. I'm gonna fucking haunt him now.
What about you guys? Do you have any scary stories, encounters, or anything? I know Randy said he's never seen one because he jerks off too much.
Yeah, I've had a few. The building we're in right now is actually pretty scary most of the time. It was built in 1890, and it used to be. It was the old post office. Used to be also a hospital. A lot of people died here, and there's a few times when I was 18, I used to live upstairs, and just for fun. But yeah, like 3 or 4 in the morning, you'd always hear like chains and stuff going down the stairs, and then like sometimes you'd hear a scream or two, and then
probably Rick.
Yeah, probably Rick. And then one time we were over here, we were doing some stuff with the youth group, and I was helping my brother get some games out of it. So they have these big giant safes, like thick safes, and they kept like all their board games and stuff in there. And one time we were in there, and he had just went out with a handful of them, and I was still in there grabbing them, and the door shut. And it shut on me for like an hour or two. My brother couldn't get me out of there.
Oh, hell no.
Just shut right on. Yeah.
Oh, God. That's horrible.
And then you were able to just open it eventually?
Yeah, it just opened on its own. He didn't even do anything. Opened and shut on its own.
Fuck that, man. I would have moved out as soon as possible.
And now,
I would not be podcasting from there, that's for sure.
But the rent's
cheap. So
what's that behind you?
Yeah.
It's a curtain, Jeremy.
And then when we were kids, we used to go to all the scary spots with like night vision cameras and recorders and stuff. We have a movie theater here, and they always claimed it was haunted, and we'd go there. One time we went there with a recorder, and we stayed there all night, and then we played back the recorder, and you could hear like voices and running up and down the hallways and stuff.
Yeah, Grady.
And
that's the other thing is you're able to capture EVPs.
Yeah, EVP, that's what it's called. What is that?
Electric voice phenomena, or electronic
yeah.
voice phenomena.
I'll never do that because
there were stories.
Jeremy just
there were stories.
I don't.
There were stories claimed there that when people went in to buy movie tickets, they would buy them from somebody, and then they'd go in and they'd say, "Hey, where's your tickets?" And they're like, "Oh, we just bought them." Well, who'd you buy them from? And there's like that guy that was there, and then he'd just be gone. And then
crazy.
Yeah, so there's like lots of stories about that kind of stuff.
At that point, I'd be just Fuck out. Where my fucking money?
Yeah.
Well, it's not my fault I bought it from a ghost. You better let me watch
I will
this
come
fucking
back
movie.
here with a Catholic priest, a rabbi, and a minister. We will have a fucking joke up in here if you don't give me my damn money.
You go into the church. Could you exercise my $5 back, please?
What does a ghost need money for, anyways? Who's he
I know,
behind?
right?
Motherfuckers
Maybe he
ain't got
needs to-
nothing to buy. Shit.
Man, if I could
Well,
be a ghost,
maybe
I'd be a
they're-
prick.
Maybe they're saving up for a boob
Mess with
job.
everybody.
Okay, that
Boo. Oh.
But
I am not proud of that joke. Please do not unsubscribe from us.
please don't click it.
Oh gosh.
Hilarious.
And yeah, I don't know. I've gone into all that a few times, but it is the Halloween episode, so I appreciate your guys' scary stories and stuff.
Yeah, all the weird shit I've seen comes from like living people. So
Yep.
Right?
I saw a guy outside the liquor store today just taking a nap on the sidewalk. So
It's a good place to
And it's
sleep.
probably like
It's
10
good.
degrees there right now, eh?
yeah, it's
Yeah,
like, it's
pretty
not a good
close.
place. But I guess if you're drunk enough, it doesn't really matter.
Hey,
you can't feel it.
you got a
I'm
quarter,
from
eh?
Canada, eh?
Hey, you got a quarter, hoser?
Hey, look out, eh? Like, where's my
Fucking
free
loser.
beer? I said.
All right. Well, I'm gonna cut this a little short. We started a little late, and the band next door is getting antsy, and they're trying to.
And it sounds like his
Practice.
G string's a little bit off.
Yeah.
That'll happen.
So if you guys,
Happens. I mean that on more than one level, by the way.
I appreciate you guys coming on. If you want to tell people where they can find you.
Yeah, Jeremy.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
find us on Facebook at Stone Prophet Band Duck or
Yeah.
Stone Prophet Rock.
Is it Rock? Stone Prophet Rock.
Stone Prophet.
On Facebook, you can
Coming
find
across
us,
the screen right now.
There
find
it
us
is
on our
right
YouTube.
now.
It's youtube.com/, what is it? C/Stone Prophet.
It's in the.
I did
It's
not
in the.
prepare. for the
It's
link.
in the podcast description.
And our website, Stone Prophet Band.
I got your.
Yeah, our website, Stone Prophet Band.
I got your
.com.
Instagram right here.
Yeah.
There you go. Thanks, brother.
And your website.
Bam.
And then yeah,
I
we're on
got you.
Spotify. Just look up Stone Prophet, and you'll we're underneath. When you search Stone, you'll see Stone Sour, and then if you put in the word Prophet with a space, then we'll come up. It's pretty easy.
And,
Yeah, prophet as in a prophecy, not prophet as in prophet.
Yeah,
Just
you
to be
got
clear.
it.
we are gonna blow up,
PROPHET.
and We are going to make it. So in the next year, or so we will be playing in a town near you.
That's right.
Yeah,
Perfect.
we have big goals here. So check us out now. Get in early, and we appreciate everybody listening to our music and following us and supporting us.
Yeah. Thank you all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it's
And
about.
thank you guys for having us.
We
Yeah,
appreciate
thanks
you
for
guys
having us
having
on the
fun.
show, guys.
Awesome. Good time.
Speaking of support, why don't you support yourself and get some ballsy? Go to ballwash.com. Use promo code STMPod at checkout and save yourself 15%. Ball wash, nuts, butts, and body wash, nut rub, cologne, and sack spray that neutralizes odor. They also have good head shampoo and conditioner and all kinds of fun stuff for your junk.
Perfect.
Anyways,
I love it.
Randy, where can people find you?
Randy Garner Humor on Instagram and on Facebook. I'm never Twitter anymore, so I'm not even going to plug that anymore. I'm just done with that. I don't know if I'm following the wrong people. It just seems like everyone on Twitter is pissed off, and the closer we get to the election, the worse it is. And I don't want to argue with people. I just want to make jokes.
Yeah.
You don't have to
Twitter-
argue.
Remember when
Twitter's
you
a dumpster
picture
fire,
food?
man. Twitter's a dumpster fire.
I like
I mean,
Twitter. Twitter guy.
I like Twitter too, but it's a dumpster fire, man. The more you engage in
I
that
like
stuff,
when they're
the more you see that stuff.
Right.
That's true.
Well,
It's
right on.
it's a cesspool of opinions. Is what I like
There
to
you
call it. Go to DramaCityProductions.com. Check out all the shows on the network. DramaCityProductions.com. You can follow us everywhere at STM Pod on all things social media, including Twitter, TikTok, all the things.
And pick up some merch. Show the world you got that small town mentality.
You can follow me on Twitter, my personal account at Never Been Funny with one E. It is a pun. Okay. I think that's it.
All right.
Sweet.
Perfect. Thank you guys for coming on. I appreciate it. Stick around after the show to hear their 007 rendition. What is it? Billie Eilish's rendition on 007 cover?
Yeah.
No
Billie
Time to Die.
Eilish's song "No Time to Die."
No Time to Die.
Cover.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So
Thanks,
that's
guys.
after this. Stick around.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Cheers.
Till next week. Go.